like I said before, I'm a sucker for a deal. What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, a comic book novice, aka Contra Lad, aka yeah, you know it. Shout out to my boy Funkmaster B in the K Squad Discord chat, because as people in the chat know, I live in Denver. He used to live in Denver, and surprisingly, he has been able to show me or tell me about a few different little shops that he used to hit up when he was still in the area. So taking upon his recommendation, like there is a little mini chain of shops in the Denver area. I'm not sure if this is if it's everywhere. I haven't really heard nobody else talking about it that lives outside of Colorado, but we have some stores here called Second and Charles. And they sell everything from CDs, DVDs, video games, comic books, novels, all that type of stuff. But the one that I had hit up before didn't really have, it had a lot of graphic novels and stuff, but they didn't really have anything, they didn't really have any deals going. I tell him that, and he says, hey, you're hitting up the wrong one. You need to hit the one up that's a little over here, over east. So, I checked that one out, and first thing I see when I walk up to the comic section is these two little babies. Jeff Johns Green Lantern Volume 1 and Jeff Johns Green Lantern Volume 2. Those were literally the first two books that I saw, and I was like, what the hell? If these are marked down at all, I'm getting them. And lo and behold, they were severely marked down. Volume 1 was going for $69. And I was like, well, yeah, automatically, off rip, I gotta get that. 69 bucks, that's half cover price. And I know you could get these cheaper than cover price at a lot of places now, but these were sitting there right there in front of me already. So, as you know, that's the way I prefer to shop. So I had to get it. And then I looked at Jeff Johns, or the Volume 2 Omnibus, and I actually haven't taken the sticker off this one yet, but this one was going for, I don't know if you can see that, $56. So I was doing the math in my head, quick maths, I'm good at maths. That's two for the price of one, basically, if you're going by cover price. And on top of that, Second and Charles was having a little tiny sale, it was 10% off certain stuff, and these were in that. So I was like, yeah, man, I gotta pick those up. These, I've heard that these are, or the Jeff Johns Green Lantern run is one of the most critically acclaimed runs that I've heard about so far. So I was super stoked that I was able to find both of these right here. This is not the complete set. I'm pretty sure there's 4 volumes altogether, the 3 Green Lantern volumes, and then the Blackest Night Omnibus, I'm pretty sure is the whole run. But hey, man, you can't argue with that price for these 2 books. Look at these thick ass books, dog. And the only complaint that I really have about Second and Charles is this action right here, dog. Why you gotta put a sticker on the book, bro? What's going on there? I mean, come on, cuz. But they're not that hard to get off. I don't know if it's a certain type of sticker or something like that, because usually when you get stickers on stuff, they fucking tear off in pieces. They leave residue on there, but these ones ain't that bad. Boom, one clean motion, and it's out of there, and you would never even know that had been on there. So, it is what it is. So I'm super stoked to get into these. It's gonna be a minute before I decide to crack these open because I do have a hell of a TBR to get through. That actually brings me to an interesting little question. I have considered more and more switching to collected editions only. I say that because, first of all, I think it'll be a money saver switching to collected editions. Like, I know what you're thinking off rip right now. You're thinking, well, fucking Contralad, single issues cost like $3, $4, $5 and the likes most of the time. And omnis and trades and all that, those are way more expensive. Like, if you go by cover price, these motherfuckers were, what is it, $125. $125. But, you know, there are ways to get these cheaper. Organic priced books. Let me say that again. Organic priced books sells things for way cheaper than they come off a sticker price, like right away too. Like, you could pre-order stuff for way cheaper than they're going. You can like, when things are out, they charge less than cover price, which is like, it's crazy to me. Like, I don't, like, they buy in bulk obviously, so they probably get good deals, and so they're able to do that type of stuff. But it's cool that they do that. So that is an avenue that you can go through. But even with that factored in, you got to think, like, you have a pull list that's like 10, 20, 30 books long. Some of those books come out every week. Like, you're spending, like, even if you have a budget, even if you budget yourself, you're still spending money every week on single issues that are gonna stack up. Like, and hey, let's see. I got this here, King of Spies, issue 1. This was actually really good, by the way. If you haven't checked it out, you should. But the thing about it is, the thing that I have noticed is, while I'm going through my weekly issues, the way I do it is, when the weeklies come out, those are my priority. I read those first. Whatever like collected edition I'm reading at the time gets put on the back burner until my weekly issues are finished. And, you know, with life, everything, like work, trying to have a life, like all that stuff, like, seems like I only have time to read my single issues before the next new comic book day is upon us. I mean, so I just got this huge backlog of collected editions that it just keeps growing and growing and growing, while I'm really only reading single issues. There are some where I'm just like, you can't pass them up, like specifically because, like, if they're #1 issues, or they are, let's see, special edition issues like this one, which is like, I'm only about like this is my last weekly from last week, and new comic book day is tomorrow, and I'm only about halfway through this. So that's what I'm talking about, man. But like, maybe the thing is, like, maybe cutting the pull list down to like what I absolutely want. But then there's ones that just, the covers are too dope to pass up. Like, look at this cover. Look at that cover. That is so dope. That is such a sick cover. Like, I'm thinking about fucking just displaying this on the mantelpiece. But like, for example, I'll get back over here real quick. This was my stack. Well, let's put this up here too. This was my stack of weekly comics for last week. And it's not, like, compared to other people, this is not even that much. Like, let's see, how many books we got here? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 books. That's not all that much compared to some people. Like, I know people that get, like, regardless of the week, like, they're walking out of the comic shop with like 30 books. But yeah, man, like, if I keep buying single issues, I feel like these collected editions are just gonna keep getting pushed back, and pushed back. So, might have a decision to make here soon. I might cut the pull list out completely. Might just cut it down to the bare minimum, like what I really want. But who knows, man? What do you guys think? Do you buy weekly issues as well as collected editions? Do you do collected editions only? Are there people out there who don't buy collected editions at all? Like, you just do single issues? Let me know, man. Let me know. Give me some advice. Novice over here. Yeah, as of now, this week, I'll definitely be picking up my pull list this week because Dark Knights of Steel issue 2 is out today, actually, but I'm not going to make 2 separate trips to the comic book store, so I will be picking up everything all at the same time tomorrow at per usual. Plus, they already ordered the books for me at my LCS, so that would be kind of a dick move just to like leave them with that stack of books, just kicking it there. Yeah, man, that is what I wanted to talk with y'all about today. Collected editions versus single issues. How do you feel? Because, like, look at that. That's so sick. That's gonna look so nice on the shelf, especially when I get all of them. There was one, Culturology. First episode out this Friday. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. Link is in the description. Check it out. But that is it for me, y'all. I am your boy, a comic book novice, aka Controlite, aka. Alright, I'm out of here.